Hello everyone, this is Abhishek back in your channel Live Your Passion. Right now I'm here in Decathlon. This is near Uluberia, and I'm going to give a small review on my FZ25, which I bought it in the year 2017, the month of July. This is from Yamaha, the 250cc engine. It has 21 horsepower with 21 Newton meter torque. The weight of the bike is 148 kg. The tank is 14 liter. If you're going to ride it in the city, you're going to get a mileage of around 27-38, and in the highway you're going to get a mileage of around 43. Here's my friend Ankit. So let me just start with the cons of this bike, okay? And suppose if you're going to take this bike on a tour on a highway, alright, and if you're going to continuously cruise at 80-90 k's, then you're going to feel the vibration on the foot peg and along with the vibration on the handlebar, which for a long ride is not good. And in terms of another cons that I face is the exhaust pipe, okay? That is not a good quality that I've seen. Basically whatever you want to do, but you're going to get it you're going to get this stuff rusted. And I've taken this to many long rides, around 400-500 kilometers. So the up and down would be around 800 kilometers. Okay, just stop here for a while. So I've done a little bit of modification on this bike. Like you can see this by this is the LED lamp. And even I have to address the handle vibration, what I have done, I have installed this balancer. This is the custom made, and this is also a custom made one. And even I have changed the horn to a trumpet horn just to have that proper sound. And this is basically to take care of the saddle bag. And even I have installed a universal K&N air filter on this bike, just to have a quick feel and even the instant pickup. So the problem that I have told you is this one. Look at the exhaust pipe, it gets rusted. However, the sound of this bike is amazing. Please rev it once, please do it. So this is the sound of the engine. So now we are heading towards nearby dhaba, that's Azad Hind Dhaba. Let me just ride it. Bagman, it's too hot and humid today. It's too hot and humid today in Kolkata. Let me just talk about the instrument cluster. Like you can see the time. Then with another click, I have run it around more than 11,000 kilometers. So I think it's the right time for me to get the review. Then the trip meter 2. Then is the real-time average. So let's go and hit the road. Like in the highway you can easily cruise at 90-100 k's without any hassle, and I'm with a pillion now. The top speed of the bike is around 142 kilometers per hour, but after 135 it takes a lot of time to reach that particular mark. And this bike is quite punchy. Like you might be thinking, with this little bit of the power and all, the power of the bike is less. But I'll say, like the Japanese technology is famous in terms of power to weight. So with this lightweight thing, you are going to get a lot of things. That's good. So we are heading towards the Azad Hind Dhaba just to have a quick cup of tea. I wouldn't be able to try the top speed on this bike now because I'm with my friend, a pillion. So with pillion, I can go up to 120, 125, and even up to 130. But that is going to take a lot of time. Another best part about this bike is, even from the 5th gear, you can ride the bike at 30 kilometers per hour. And from the fifth gear, suppose if you want to accelerate, look, I'm right now in the top gear, and suppose I want to accelerate. So from this top gear itself, I can directly rev it to the upper limit without any hassle. And it has 11,000 RPM, and it gets disconnected at 10,000. But you can easily cruise in between 5 to 6,000, in between 5 to 6k RPM. This is a oil-cooled bike, not a liquid-cooled one. Like you have seen the similar technology in the Pulsar 220. But suppose even if you are going to ride this for long hours, you are not going to feel the heat on your leg. The handling of this bike is quite amazing, and I would say with a price tag of 1.5 when I bought it, and now with the newer version with ABS, I think the price is around 1.6 per hour. This is amazing. I'll say this bike is best in terms of riding in the city, because you can easily overtake. Like there are complaints from the people like Yamaha should have given one more gear, but I'll say in city we are not required to go up to 6th gear. So I think the 5th gear is fine. But you can also take it for tours and all. But for that you have to do a little bit of modification. You have to change the handlebar, or else you can install a heavyweight balancer to address this. You can maneuver this bike here and there anywhere without any hassle. And you can easily cruise all day long at 90, 100, 105, 110, even with the pillion. You're not going to feel the weight of the pillion. Like most of the time when I take it for touring and all, I generally cruise at in between 90 to 105, 110. And the mileage that it provides in the highway is around 43 kilometers, and that's quite amazing from a 250cc engine. And in the city, 37 odd. I don't trust the real-time average meter. Like even I've tested it, most of the time in the highway it reveals that it provides a mileage of 38, 39 on the basis of the meter. But I've checked it manually while filling the tank, and I've noticed it gives around 40 to 43. The bite on the brake is good without the ABS. But in today's world we need to have good safety features. Yamaha has launched this with ABS, so that's a good option. Let me just talk about the another drawback, is the tire. The rear tire is not up to the mark. That's, I believe, is Zapper. Yamaha should have given the tire called Masada. And this bike can go up to 100 km in less than 10 seconds. And with the 14-liter tank capacity, you can easily take it for a touring with the mileage of 14. So you will be getting around 450 to 500 kilometer coverage. Like even our Himalayan, but with the mileage that it provides is around 25 to 27, and the tank capacity is around 12 to 30 liters. So in every 250 or 300 odd kilometers I have to go for a tank fill. Best part is the engine is not going to take any stress. Look, I'm just there in the 6,000 RPM, and I'm cruising at 95 without any hassle. Like it can cruise all day long at this speed without any problem. So stay tuned for further update, because while going back I'm going to check the night vision of this bike. We've reached the Ajadin Dhaba. So I've just dropped Ankit, so he's going to take his scooty and he's going to go back. So like the way I said that, I'm going to do a test check of the... Yeah man, see ya, bye. Like the way I said that I'm going to do a test check of the LED headlamp. So I'll show you that. It's very congested here. I will have to take a U-turn. So at present I'm there on the high beam with the white LED light. If it falls under the yellow light, then like you're not going to see anything. So I have to take a roundabout turn. So this is the low beam. They've already mentioned that you cannot take a U-turn. But if the police is not there, then I can take a U-turn from this place. I think the police is not there. So I'm without the pillion now, so I can fly on a bike. In Kolkata are amazing. Like you're not going to get any good surface. Most of the surfaces are patchworked one. One thing I've missed, that the seat cushion is on the tighter side. So after a bit of long ride, you're going to feel the ache on your butt. I'm sorry for the language, on your back. But in the city it's quite fine, because you're not going to ride that long, not that continuously as well. But if you want to work on the bike for touring, so you have to do a little bit of modifications, right? Like change the handlebar, work on the seat cushion, and so these all things will address. And one more thing I must say, that you should also change the tire there for a good grip and lots and lots of confidence. So I'm going to cross the swing bridge. This bridge rotates 360 degrees. So this bridge was built at the time of British era. This is one of the famous bridges out here in Kolkata. Small swing bridge. I'll say if there are people who wants to buy FZ and still thinking over it, at whether how it will perform after long rides and all, 10,000 plus and all, I'll say one thing about Yamaha, that prior to this I had Yamaha F25, the version 1 model. Trust me, I rode it for around 40,000 kilometers. But boy, I'll tell you, the Yamaha R15 has one of the best engine in terms of 150cc engine. Imagine the time when it was launched. I think it was launched in the year 2006-2007. Okay, since then it is still there in the market. And there's a lot of craze about Yamaha R15. And the latest version is equipped with the dual channel ABS, the slipper clutch. The look is not like a 150cc. From the rear end you feel like you will feel that it is more than a 600cc engine kind of a bike. The handling management is perfect. So I'm saying that if you're thinking about Yamaha, I'll always say yes, Yamaha, without any second thought. So I will be reaching my home in another 10 minutes or so, and I'm going to take the newly built Sampriti flyover. Wow. So guys, with this, your Abhishek is signing off from Live Your Passion. Take care of yourself, live your passion, and I would say if you have any question pertaining to Yamaha FZ25 or else any other thing, then feel free to ask me. I would love to answer. Bye guys.